Video 8.1, End Marks and Abbreviations. Period. Use a period at the end of a statement and at the end of a command. No one knows who the woman in the Mona Lisa is. That's a statement. Put a period at the end. Please find out more about Leonardo da Vinci. That's a command, or sometimes called a request. It should have a period at the end. Question mark. Use a question mark at the end of a direct question, interrogative sentence. An indirect question ends with a period. Do you know who painted the Mona Lisa? This sentence ends with a question mark. Abby asked me, do you know who painted the Mona Lisa? Same thing, end with a question mark. Abby just asked me who painted the Mona Lisa. This one ends with a period since it's an indirect question. Exclamation point. Use an exclamation point at the end of an exclamation. Stop that thief! He's trying to steal the Mona Lisa. Abbreviations. Use a period after many abbreviations. In general, avoid abbreviations except for the following. Initials and titles like Mr., Mrs., PhD. Times, AM, PM, BC, AD. And others, INC, CO, ETC, VS. Acronym. An acronym is a word formed from the first letter or letters of several words, such as NATO, formed from North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Acronyms do not take periods. Here's a writing tip. When an abbreviation comes at the end of a sentence, use only one period. For example, the movie doesn't start until 10 p.m. Don't omit a comma, a question mark, or an exclamation point following an abbreviation. For example, oh no, the test begins at 7:30 a.m. Notice you put the exclamation mark after the period after M. How can we know what happened in 800 BC? Notice the question mark goes after the period after the C. Let's take a practice test on end marks and abbreviations. Number 1. Dr. A. Rogers, the narrator, took us viewers on a tour of the White House. We need to put a period after doctor, after A, and at the end of the sentence. Number 2. Did you know that the White House wasn't painted white until 1817? This is a pretty easy one. We just need a question mark at the end of the question, or the sentence. Number 3. If I were visiting Washington, I'd like to tour the U.S. Capitol at the foot of Pennsylvania Avenue. In this case, U.S. can either stay without periods, or you can put them in. And we need a period at the end of the sentence. Number 4. I'd also visit the Smithsonian's 2 underground museums, the Arthur M. Sackler Gallery of Asian Art and the National Museum of African Art. This sentence needs a period after M, the abbreviation and the person's name, and at the end of the sentence. That's it for end marks and abbreviations. Try some on your own.